So today we have a very bold challenge. Probably one of the harder challenges I've done in a while. And that is right. You already know how, I guess, decently difficult Mighty Puddles Chimps is, but what if we try to combine 2 megapops with it? So I set up, well, a challenge editor game here, just to show you that this is classic Chimps mode. I've also fast-forwarded a bit of the early game because it's very annoying to get. So I'm gonna just cut to the gist of it all. We're leaving up on round 21 with this start. It's pretty similar to the start that I used to Black Border Mighty Puddles with, except the only difference is that I have 1 less sniper, and I'm about to afford my airburst starts this round. So that begs the question, what tower am I going to pick for this 2 megapops challenge? Comanche Commander, the heli pilot, so that it sees all lands, and I mean, apparently it's a pretty good tower. Pretty good tower with buffs nowadays, if you haven't heard the news. Alright, let's play out round 21. And I should afford airburst darts if I micro decently enough. Might take a couple tries. Died $1 short. Okay, this run looks better. Got it. First. Nice, that snipe. Quick micro change of the sniper, and we got it. So now we're in the driver's seat. The hard part with Mighty Puddles Chimps 2 megapops challenges is that because the early game start is so awkward, you have to drop so many dart monkeys and snipers, you can't, like, move these away. These snipers are permanently going to take away pops the rest of the game. But at least we can submerge this sub, the main DPS, so I'm hoping, you know, the extra pops from the 4 dart monkeys and snipers isn't gonna end up like with too much stolen. So I can drop Geraldo this round. I'm just gonna put him in the corner. Not completely useless though, just enough so that it could help for, like, if a balloon gets far, like, here. Yes, and then, yes, perfect. I don't have to spend money on buying camo. I can just road spike, and I'll be good for this round at least. So airburst is free for the early game. That means I can try to save for the heli pilot now if leads didn't exist. So I need I'm pretty sure the cheapest lead popping is mortar. That doesn't also, like, get really annoying again in terms of taking away pops, because alchemist and bomb, I can't move them away, but mortar you can. Obviously, again, I love the 380 to spend 380 in this thing, but too much damage taken away. So it's looking like I can afford the heli at the start of 31. I think I'm just gonna put it up here, I guess, just so there's more space for double discounts later. All right, so as soon as possible, once we get the money for it, immediately drop the heli. Also make sure not to die to 31 in the process. So for now, we're still going to have to, like, not submerge that sub for as long as this heli pilot cannot beat these rounds. I think also to make yourselves weaker, I changed the sniper's targeting to first, because that would mean they get less pops, because if you turn a blue to nothing, that's 2 damage, but if you turn a black balloon to 2 yellows, that is 3 damage. You never know if the damage can add up that way. Yep, so 215 on this thing right now, and quad darts. As much as it hurts, we're going to get 102 before getting discount, just to make the heli pilot just, like, a little bit stronger. Not gonna drop other draw the buffs on it, like sharpening stone or pickles, just cause I'm pretty sure I'd rather keep the money for later on the game, like, in case it matters, as opposed to saving pops. So far, it's like, I don't know, overall pop stolen, over 4,000. We are going to use to help in round 36 here. I can't get away without mortar this round, so I'll have the mortar shooting just a bit in the center. But yeah, isn't that crazy? 5 years ago, we were all in awe about, you know, beating Mighty Puddles Chimps the first time, but now power creep has come so far that it's now not, beating is just not an achievement. This is actually really annoying with the RNG of the mortar accuracy. Don't die, don't die. Okay. Staying alive here, staying alive. Alright, leads, again. Why am I saving this much money? You'll never know. Just trying to maximize as much as I can here. Not for this round. You think I can get away with a discount right now for 38? Let me just see. So what I want to do was I want to save money on getting the mob shove, and then I just use mob shove plus Geraldo items to beat round 40. Okay, this is good RNG. Missed 2 down here, but best run so far, best run so far. Ah, wait. How am I still alive? Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Nah, okay. You know what, screw it, sharpening stone. I think it's worth the 215 if it also helps us defend the next 10 rounds easier. Okay, so after shot 4 in the mortar, shoot down here. This is good so far. Yep, we got leads. If we keep the zebras at bay, then we're good. Yep, perfect. Perfect, we are in a good spot heading into the first Moab. Man, this is tough. Nope. Just keep pushing the mortar shots back a little bit every single time. And that is still not enough. Sheesh. Yep, 39's got hands. You know what? I think we'll drop one glue this round, for our sake. Or get Jar Pickle instead. You know what? Nah, I lied. I'll do Jar Pickle. That'll double the damage, albeit make it shoot slower, but that's definitely a worthwhile trade-off. See? We're handling remotes much better. And for the same cost as glue. Without a doubt, glue this round, and also, to save pops, we will submerge the sub. Buy this and submerge it, so that the mob shove does, like, almost all the damage, minus the snipers. And then maybe when it pops, we can unsubmerge the air burst. But yes, this is the one great thing about the mob shove. Just makes round 40 trivial. You know what? Nah. Let's not unsubmerge the sub at all. Let's get the hell you do all the damage. Nice. Oh, don't forget too, next round, I get the hot sauce. And if you didn't see the change, hot sauce follows the helipad now. So that means I can actually... I legitimately believe I can keep the heli or the sub submerged. Because, like, Jerry Fire is a very free mid-game. Let me just unsubmerge this up, though, because I am strongly to zebras. But hopefully after this, this is all the pops I'm gonna get. Alright, nice, nice. Let's just do it immediately. Do we do jungle jumps too? I'm gonna say nah. We're gonna rush the Comanche defense right now. The Jerry Fire change wasn't the only reason, like, I decided to end up going for the Comanche. In fact, I think that's just a bonus, because the fire won't really help much for the late game. I just think the Comanche Commander plus buff strategy is really strong now, so why not make it excel on a single lane map? I know there's 4 lanes, but you know what I mean. Single lane isn't only 1 lane's active at a time. Do you think I could actually skip the camo pot because I have a submerged stuff for round 45? I think I can get away with that since it's a 3-0-2. So watch this, guys. That's sketch, but submerged sub does the job. Yep, I'm 1 round away from it. Beat this round, and we got it. See if I can get away without using any items. Please. Spamming the ability. Got it. Right on time. All right, and now we should truly have a free mid game. Truly free. Except for the pinks. Again, sub OP. It defends 48 camos as well. 49, 50, 51. Nice. Yeah, I can go a long time because there's no camos on the left and rightmost lanes for a while. That wasn't intentional, but the cards definitely fell in our favor in terms of saving money. So it's also our goal to, like, beat the rounds ASAP, because the longer a round takes, the more shots snipers will get off. Every 2 damage does end up adding up. I think the only thing I'll buy is this, and then Geraldo items, and I think that saves up for Comanche Commander. It does look kind of sketch right now, but trust me, we're still missing quite a lot of things. Like the Jar Pickles on the Sharpening Stone ran out. Those do buff the mini planes, which would certainly help. Jerry Fire ran out, but I'm gonna try to play risky. How many rounds can I go without the Jerry Fire? Just to save a bit of money. I mean, so far, as long as the planes are in, we don't need no stinking fire. Okay, I gotta get camo this round because I spawned in all 3 planes too early, so I am now dead to the Moab. Yep, proof right there. No plane spawn, so can't do that. Should be good now, right? Yep, 1 plane spawned in. One plane's all we need for Moabs. Again, that's how good Comanche is. Oh my god, this is the freest Muddy Puddles mid-game of my life. And again, keep in mind this is I guess a true extra map. There's no in-game definition of true extra map, but it's just the community's definition of extra maps that are truly expert. I would say Muddy Puddles, or at least they say Muddy Puddles, is, I guess, pretty much teetering on the edge of true expert. Other maps like Quad and Ouch are obviously much harder than it. But Muddy Puddles cannot be compared to, definitely not Dark Castle and Infernal, even Workshop. So, in my opinion, I still think this would be a true expert. Round 60, and still haven't dropped the Jerry Fire since it wore out. I wasn't kidding when just the Comanche could get us all the way to the tier 5. You're gonna need the triple plane spawn, thank you. To finish off 62. So here's what we need. This, and we'll refresh glue when necessary. Why is glue invisible? I don't know, but I think it did drop, right? Yes, it did. Okay, don't spawn all 3 planes out, please. Oh, I got through. No. This round's probably going to require a second attempt because you don't want to spawn all 3 planes out immediately. Otherwise, you don't have for wave 3, right? Right? Yeah, they're all gone now. Rip. Wouldn't be funny if the solo plane works, but nah. I would just draw pickles for the extra damage. And then invisible glue. As long as we don't spawn in the 3rd one. 2 is fine. The extra damage should prevent 3, right? Yep. We'll spawn in 3 with the 2nd wave. In fact, I can save on an extra glue. And here it is, wave 3. 3 of them should spawn in at this point. Oh, wait, did I trigger? I might have triggered it for wave 2 accidentally. Okay, it's fine. It's still soloed. Nice. The fact that you're guaranteed a triple mini plane every single round is, I think, what's really good. Really broken about this. So long as you play properly and delay, like, the triple spawn for, like, the hardest part of the round. If you take a look at the sniper pop counts, it's only 1,000 more from when I initially started off with helipod, so I don't think that's too bad. And, yep, permanent Comanches in 3, 2, 1. Easy. Okay, so now what we want to do is, I do think I want to eventually go for Called Arms. Oh, I also need cam protection. We are sadly just short of the radar scanner. But I'm committing to Called Arms and all the other good stuff. The conventional support towers like Glue Storm, Relentless Glue. Okay, let me now use this downtime to address an important bug if you haven't heard already. If you back out of the game, you will lose the Geraldo buffs on the Comanche Commander. So that's obviously a problem because I'm not blackboarding Muddy Puddles. So if I ever lose an attempt on a certain round, every subsequent attempt is harder. But don't worry, that is why I enabled the mod. Again, it's a time machine mod. It allows me to go back in time to any round. So I just go back to the round 2 before I bought the Sharpening Stone in the tower. And then I just simply have to blackboard the next 10 rounds. It's kind of annoying, but we can work around it. Plus, with how good the Comanche is, I kind of believe that we can blackboarder the end game here. You know what, though? I think to save myself from having to retry, like, go back in time 10 rounds, I will try to time the items so that they expire 98 so that I can just retry the hardest round without, like, worrying. That means I need to drop Sharpening Stone around 78 and 88. All right, we got Glue Storm. Huge. So resetting the round doesn't affect the Jerry Fire, which means it's good to still drop it on the usual rounds I get it on. Now let's see how difficult Super Cerams are in the 81. Well, so far, again, no issue. Comanche Commander is just mowing it down. Okay, I don't want to spend too much money, so next up, let's go for the Relentless Glue. I'd want one for the right side and one for the left side. It is a lot of money, though, to go for, you know, the 4th tier of them. I think it's worth it. Do I also spend money P-mentoring? You know what? Yeah, sure. I will see where the money's at. If it's a luxury and we have excess money, then yes, I'll get Relentless. But for now, again, we are chilling, so all I really need is just the slow and not the stun. Looking good. This one covers 3, yeah. Maybe I don't need to get the, you know, the second Warp Glue. If I just use, like, Geraldo Glue for, I think, the most left lane. I'm pretty sure the most left lane is the weakest in general of the rounds. It's only, like, what, 85, 91, and 97. Those I don't think are necessary to get a Warp Glue for, right? Alright, ZMG time. I think I'll finally use my Glue Storm for the first time, just to get the burst damage out of the way. So again, after this round, we re-Sharpening Stone, and we are not allowed to lose for the next 10 rounds. Otherwise, might have to back out. I think the money is there, just guessing, to afford both Called Arms and Absolute Zero. So I'll just buy one of them now. That would be... I want this one first. This also guarantees that I don't die because I mistimed the Glue Storm for DDTs. So sure. It's also a good panic button for some extra damage. Surprisingly, it has not been too bad so far. I may have actually overestimated difficulty, but again, the last 10 rounds are usually by far the hardest, so don't let the first 90 fool ya. 91 now. Again, if I beat this round just fine, then I can get away. I can get away with only one Warp Glue. But it would kind of suck for this range for around 98, just because it doesn't have a lot of room to clip. Because, yeah, 98 for the Uninformed happens on lane 2. Another Glue Storm. Yeah, we're fine against 91 here. Oh, crap. Also, I forgot that the Jerry Fire ran out. Let's make sure to refresh that. Luckily, it didn't matter for round 91. Okay, definitely Glue Storm here. I can feel I can feel the rounds getting harder now. Do I call the arms too? Or nah? No, I'm gonna say nah. We can hold off. We can hold off, right? Gluestorm's gonna wear it right now, though. Yeah, okay, just in time. Good. I think we ought to just get the Snowstorm now, so I have another backup tower. So this spot's only a single discount, but I want to put it here so that it can freeze the Cerams on 98. Because I do care about beating that round more than anything else. This is one very dense round. You know what? I'll use Called Arms early, just so I know I have it up for 95. I don't think I should be too, like, overly cautious of holding on to the ability. In fact, if it really is a problem, I'll just stall this round even longer. Like, don't use Gluestorm. Called Arms is halfway cooldown. That's fine, right? I think so. I don't think the rounds so far have been close enough for me to, like, panic and spend more money, so... guys, I'm gonna risk it for 95. We have Called Arms coming up. We will be fine. I hope Time Machine works, though. If it doesn't work, we're kind of screwed. Occasionally, the mod bugs out, and then my game just crashes when I reload. Okay, so we stall, like, 2 seconds. 3 seconds so that Gluestorm comes in. Sure, we'll use Called Arms now. See, with Called Arms, you can push everything back to the entrance. Who was genuinely worried about 95, guys? Only problem now is I have no Called Arms to 96. I really just played 96 out without hesitation. Hopefully, I'm fine. It's a lot easier than 98 because it's staggered. It goes, like, mobs and then BFBs and then ZMGs at the very end. Don't panic, guys. Called Arms is up right now, but do I use it? Or do I save it for the ZMG? You know what? No, I'll save it for the ZMG. These BFBs are no problem. I also have this up. Got it. The thing is, this attacks Moab, so it does damage, but I think it's fine. Again, I have so much leeway. I bet I could get away with it. This is fine. We have 700 pops on the AZ. Again, 97 should be free. In fact, I'm not even gonna buy the, like, a Moab glue, Geraldo glue to slow it down. So yes, let's refresh items now. The thing is, because I can just restart and then the bug won't happen because I reset it, I'm gonna try no Jar Pickles, because Jar Pickles is technically a nerf for around 100. Jar Pickles is good for fortified balloons, but we don't have a fortified bad. I think I'll just buy Relentless Glue, and 2 idols, and I think that's it. Let's go, let's go. Question, I have Called Arms up now. Do I use it now to get 2 for the round, or do I say nah? Yeah, let's use it now. The middle so that maybe comes up. We get the best of both worlds. It's up for 99. Absolute Zero again. I know I'm comboing Absolute Zero with, like, Gluestorm, so it gets 3 damage, but it doesn't really matter that much. I just care about winning. How good is Comanche Commander? Can it first try round 98? I mean, so far it's looking pretty good. Look. How much pops does the ISAB? Only 1.6. We only have BFBs now. Bad news, though. Gluestorm's off. Called Arms is actually perfectly up in time. Holy crap, this was so easy. 98 first try, no pickles. Okay, it's still important to one-shot 99 and 100, otherwise I will lose Sharpening Stone, so how do I guarantee I don't die to 99? Well, I have Absolute Zero, so I'm fine. I'm gonna play the round out. I will use only Gluestorm and Absolute Zero, no Called Arms. Trust me. Wait for him to come out, and then Absolute Zero freeze here. And I will have lots of extra money for around 100. I guess what I do for extra damage is definitely the Embroiderment, right? At least one of them up here. Maybe not 2 of them, because it's too much money. We have so much money that, sure, we'll even Alchemist buff. This would only buff the main plane, not the mini planes, but sure. Alright, YOLO, I'm buying it. This gives us exactly enough money for this and 2 rejuves. Play. And I will rejuve immediately. Immediately. How is our damage looking? Well, take a look. How is it going? Decent? Yep, that's already over halfway. Another rejuve now. Sharp Pursuit for times like this, but this is fine. Absolute Zero. Hover over Comanche. And if I beat this, we did it. 2 million. Not even just 2 million, but we cleared it by a landslide. Holy. 23,000 extra pops to spare. Muddy Puddle Chimps has never been easier. In fact, the hardest part of this challenge is the part you didn't even see, because I skipped the early game. The early game took me quite a while to relearn. I guess the only place to go from here is even harder maps with 2 million pops.